Hello, I'm John Fox and I'm John West. We're going to turn all the lights on here because I've got a new crewmate, Ellie. Just Ellie, apparently. Before we talk to her, we've got some skill points available for Ellie and myself. What am I going to do with my side of... well, I guess... I'm just going to put 2 in there. You know what? Let's revert that. Just 1. Because I have to remember that it's 50 before stuff happens. I am going to put a second one in there to put that. Few in there. Few in there. And 1 more into science, I think. Cool. It's all making sense. I feel like I'm putting a lot more effort into long guns than I am into leadership. So maybe I should start doing that. Anyway. Oh, Ellie's got one of these green ones. I don't know what that means. 165. You know what? I think I might keep it with those weapons for the time being. Especially since that's not very good. I've got the weight limit. It's fine. Plus 10 to medical. What do you have? Are you medical as well? No, you're hack. They're all things I'm reasonably good at, sadly. Cool. Let's talk to her. Okay, I put myself a reminder that I need to buy stuff from Gladys as well.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
Sorry, I forgot to...
Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Right, so I adjusted my chair and it made a really loud noise. That's probably just... Okay. Oh, it was that. Okay, fine. Sorry about that. So I didn't read the thing. If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you. And then I got distracted because of the chair noise. What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive, I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
You weren't joking about being a pirate?
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Your casual outlook on legality?
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Okay, I adjusted this chair earlier today, messing about, as I do, and I deeply regret it. That sounds reasonable?
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How did you get into this line of work?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Do you think she's related to the scientist? Let's get back to business.
No complaints here.
Never mind. Right.
What seems to be the problem? Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm cool, actually.
Take care.
Okay, we're going to go to Gladys.
We'll talk later. Got a bit of a sore throat from all that fake coughing.
Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an Auntie Cleo's product.
My law, what have I done? The company will have my head. Both of them. This is awful. Help me! Oh, laws!
Gotcha. What I wouldn't give to see the look on your face. This guy's real easy to fuck with.
What kind of depraved mind would conjure such a nightmare?
Play nice, Ali. Our friend here is more fragile than he looks.
It's your party, Captain.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to put this behind us and forget it ever happened.
Fair warning, you're still logged in on one of the public terminals.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
Okay, that's interesting, because that's not an official quest thing. It's just that I saw a thing. It means I'm going to have to go around everyone twice, right? Potentially.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Thought you would have seen that already. Okay, I want to see what you got for sale.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Okay, I bought this. So the reason I mentioned this... Oh, maybe... Oh, no, it's... Okay. I was confused. I was thinking of... No, surely it was you.
If you're here for this... Want a charming copper cat...
No, it's these things, John, you idiot. Okay, battered Mardet datapad. It's an old datapad once used by Groundbreaker's Mardet security forces from the accumulated dust and grime. This hasn't been accessed for decades. So I bought these... There's an episode that I had to delete because my voice wasn't working, and I originally bought these two on that episode. So the old datapad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of the Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344, responded to a code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some back bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of the engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the rung leech back down into the bays. The asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. October 25th, 2344. Had another run-in with the rung leech from the Lost Hope still, John. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay. Locked himself into the repair bay off the dock and slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Our head's going to come out eventually. We want this as well. The data cartridge contains public records of Hephaestus mining outposts on Scylla. Can be viewed using the captain's terminal on the Unreliable. There we go. Weapons from the void.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
Udom told me you have his official board seal. Can I buy it from you?
Depends. What are you planning to do with it?
Forged papers go to Byzantium, obviously.
See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Anything else, dear?
Wanted to talk about that opportunity.
Yes, dearie?
Okay, no, never mind.
Anytime.
Wow, that's pretty expensive. Okay, I think I'm done. I now just have to go underground. So if we order by X. Okay, groundbreaker. 800 bits. A back base. That's Scylla, so that's clearly not a groundbreaker mission. Based on the bounty listening, yeah, okay, back base and back base. No, let me read this again. Sorry, my brain's not working. Navigate the Cellar Bay on Monarch's big return to... Oh yeah, I need the thing, so... Just reading this all. Oh! Let's talk to Pavati. Then we'll go. Is this the way out? No. Let's see if he's got anything new.
Hey there. Be seeing you.
Probably could have done this last, but whatever.
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You're pretty eager to throw him somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Temperament. If you're trying to convince me to hire you, you're going about it all wrong. What does that mean? Okay, Felix, consider this your interview.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What's the value of pie?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic.
How good are you in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Okay, bring this back a bit. What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Perfect, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that.
No, that's way too...
Thanks,
cool.
boss. You're not gonna regret this.
See you back on the ship, Victor Max.
Well, this'll be interesting, huh?
Somehow, I always find my way back to the Groundbreaker.
We didn't leave. How'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the groundbreaker.
How did you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right, the incident with the tossball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going. Yeah, boss?
Right. Felix. Well, he comes with a big gun. Grenade launcher. Blimey. See how this works out. Okay, I might need to buy some armor then. Okay, we'll do that in a bit. We're not flying yet, game. Should have probably come back later, but...
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Huh.
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Orson, eh? I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Tell me a joke.
Why was the chemist sad? Because all her beakers are gone.
That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
Yeah, I'll just bet they do.
Fortunately for you, I am similarly programmed to protect the ship's captain and crew.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him? One of the captains, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of this ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The orbital lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapon system?
No, do not do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Why did you say the landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Want to talk about something else?
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Can you take care of that for me, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Well, give me the spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing stations, and more.
I suspect some of this I should have already done.
Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Let's talk about somewhere else.
Of course. What part of the colony would...
Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
Emerald Vale in Edgewater.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
What do you think of the townspeople?
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
How's Edgewater faring since we left?
Since you diverted power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain.
Someone else, please.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like? Where in
Roseway.
Any crew traveling to Roseway will find themselves unofficially in officially uncharted space. Roseway has been removed from all Halcyon charts, and anything I could tell you, I can't tell you. because it's illegal.
Why was Roseway removed from the colony? The maps. What? Why was Roseway removed from colony the map?
Why else do humans do anything? I believe the decision was a result of money squabbles. I wish I could say more, but as I previously stated, it is against Colony Ordinance C59-002Y.
I'm not concerned with illegalities, tell me anyway.
Here we go. Due to catastrophic financial losses, Redacted reportedly abandoned the town, shutting down 99.2% of all operations. However, there is an unsubstantiated rumor that Redacted, in actuality, continued to secretly develop Redacted products by experimenting on Redacted, imported from Redacted. How very revealing. Of course, what part of the... Where in...
Byzantium.
Byzantium is reputed to be the cream of the crop of Halcyon's residents. We're sure to stick out like a sore thumb.
So the people here are pretty wealthy?
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that?
Byzantium is the crown jewel of Halcyon. All the colony's opulence, elegance, and decadence is concentrated in this single city. To say its inhabitants are immensely and disproportionately well-to-do would be an understatement. Colloquially referred to as gold-bloods, most of Byzantium's dwellers will never step outside the city's walls. Conversely, for many Halcyon colonists, the city is a faraway dream.
What's the latest news in the city?
I am sorry to report, Captain. The Minister of Earth has fallen ill, again, and will have to postpone his goodwill tour of the colony.
Is he normally in bad health?
Yes.
Commentator, elaborate without me having to tell you to.
Noted, Captain. I shall endeavor to be more, as the humans say, chatty in the future. According to Colony News, he's suffering from an outbreak of cystipox and has been quarantined for public safety. The Minister is expected to make a full recovery and resume working closely with the Chairman of the Board soon. However, I find it of note that in the past 52 cycles, the Minister has been reported ill 27 times, suffering from 10 different ailments. Of course, what part of the...
Monarch!
Where in Monarch?
Stella Bay.
Ah, Monarch, the armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's Smuggler's Port at Fallbrook.
Why is Monarch being blockaded?
I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
Smuggler's Port?
It's Sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there. How can I be of... What part of the... Where in... Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or death.
Any people live in Cascadia aside from the Marauders?
There are no people aside from Marauders in Cascadia. There is only death.
What's the local report?
The local report is that you will very likely die if you leave Cascadia's landing pad.
Sounds dangerous.
This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another, isn't it? I suppose you would find an environment like this fun.
Great, that's all I need to know. We need to have a conversation with our engineer. What? What the hell's this? Leave the automated automechanical alone. Okay. Hanged up toolbox. You know what? I should just remove their armor if I'm not going to use them. I can't.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Do we know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
See, I didn't expect this conversation. Why wouldn't they just call for corporate reinforcement?
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up.
Someone needs help, Ellie. We're gonna give it to them.
If you say so, I'm keeping a finger on the trigger all the same. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Okay, no, there was a bunch of stuff, so...
Something on your mind?
Oh. Never mind. We'll talk with him later. Where's our engineer? Yo!
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Is the ship about to blow up?
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
It comes from the heart, you say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Aww. Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Everybody's different. Don't worry about it.
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Oh, that went downhill fast. You're looking a little rough.
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close, not anymore.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
If that's what you want, the next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Okay. Lovely. I'm glad I did that now. I know it's been a bit of a faffy episode with me returning here. But, I mean, we gained more crewmen. Do I have to bring her with me then? Okay. Terror on the frontier! A mysterious stranger threatens our way of life. Destruction of Emerald Vale! Is that me? Oh, it's the Halcyon Observer, yeah, so... Wonder if the picture would have changed.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into ground?
So... You know what? We're bound to get new stuff. Where's the bar? Get my way, you.
CNP burst pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Burst pockets.
Must be like... I think I remember where it is now.
Rizzo's mock apple cider.
Is it in... No. Where the hell is it?
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
You been following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbrel?
The pirate ship? I don't go in for docu-serials.
The bounty hunter who's been after them? Fuller? She had an ambush set up on her vessel.
CNP chicken and potatoes. At CNP, we know our CNP.
It's waste disposal, John. Where's the bar? The Lost Hope. There we go.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
I'd start with a beer, but you said in Edgewater the smell that made you sick. How about wine?
Oh, wow. You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Good choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
Enjoying a drink with your friends?
Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
I'd give you my advice, but if I'm being honest, you're probably better off following whatever the captain has to say.
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
Exactly. Takes a lot of trust to hand over that kind of blackmail material.
Be cynical, Ellie.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
The poem, the poem implied you coming home with a touch. That's romance serial grade stuff.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
Let's read it right now, just to be sure.
What did she actually write in the message? You haven't said.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
No, I don't think so.
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward. I need another drink.
That actually makes sense.
Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Yeah.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
There's an easy way to get the answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me and me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Then you go your separate way? You can't control how people react to you. Even people you care about.
What do you mean, Captain?
The only thing you can control is you.
So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Something to work on, then.
Yeah. I like the way you put that, like, it's okay to want to be better for her, and not impossible to try. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
So you're going to ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Determination 15. Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Aww.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Is there more to this? Take Parvati back to the ship. Okay, since we used the entire episode doing that, sure. We'll do the engineering thing next episode then. But if we're going to do that, we may as well take your armor.
You should give our latest product a try. Ollie Ollie Toxi-Free. Now with activated charcoal. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice. Have a look.
Gonna buy these as well. Well, 10 on. Oh, that's pretty cheap. 17. Is it heavy armor? I'll do. I'm gonna let you go. That's 9. Cool. I should probably get another 17 then. Not now though. Fancy streetwear. Well, it's better than nothing. Okay, I'm gonna let you go now. I've been John Foxy on the channel, John West. I've been having a Outer Worlds adventure, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.